Forests have always been shrouded in mystery, filled with an aura of magic and the unknown. Throughout history, cultures have woven stories about the creatures that are said to inhabit these ancient and dense woodlands. From spirits to mystical beasts, forests have been home to beings that are both protectors and tricksters, guardians and destroyers. In this video, we're going to explore the top 10 mythical forest creatures that have captured the imagination for centuries. These are beings whose presence is felt in the rustling of the leaves, the whisper of the wind, and the shifting shadows among the trees. 1. The Green Man. Celtic mythology. The Green Man is one of the most iconic figures in Celtic mythology, representing the spirit of nature and the forests. Often depicted as a man's face surrounded by foliage or made from leaves, the Green Man symbolizes rebirth, life, death, and the cycles of nature. His image can be found in churches and ancient sites, as a reminder of the natural world that exists outside human civilization. The Green Man is said to be an ancient spirit, residing in the heart of the forest, always connected to the land and its changing seasons. He is the embodiment of nature's untamed forces, a protector of the wild, ensuring that the forest continues to thrive and grow. 2. Ents. Tolkien's Middle-earth. Known best from J.R.R. Tolkien's Lord of the Rings, Ents are ancient, tree-like beings who live deep within the forests of Middle-earth. These creatures are often described as towering beings with bark-like skin, their limbs resembling the trunks of trees. Ents serve as the guardians of the forests, and they have an extremely deep connection to the natural world. They communicate in slow, deliberate tones, and their movements are measured, as they observe the world around them with ancient wisdom. Ents rarely speak with outsiders and will only act when the forests they protect are threatened. They are defenders of nature, standing as sentinels against destruction and wastefulness. 3. Woodwose. European folklore. The Woodwose, sometimes known as the Wild Man of the Woods, appears in European folklore and is often depicted as a giant, covered in hair from head to toe. The Woodwose is a symbol of the untamed wilderness, representing the raw, primal forces of nature. He is a solitary figure, rarely seen by humans, and tends to avoid contact with civilization. However, the Woodwose is not entirely hostile. He is more of a protector of the forest, embodying its hidden, mysterious qualities. Legends say that the Woodwose is a figure of great strength, able to live in harmony with the forest while keeping its secrets safe from the outside world. 4. Faun. Roman and Greek mythology. In Greek and Roman mythology, the faun is a half-human, half-goat creature that inhabits the forests, often associated with wild revelry and the untamed aspects of nature. The faun is typically portrayed with the upper body of a man and the lower body of a goat, complete with hooves and a tail. Known for his mischievous behavior and love for music, particularly the pan flute, the faun represents the more playful side of the forest. His songs are said to lead wanderers deeper into the woods, often luring them into a world of illusion and wonder. While he can be charming, the faun's nature is unpredictable, and those who venture too deep into his forest might find themselves lost forever, enchanted by his melodies. 5. Shojo. Japanese folklore. The Shojo is a spirit from Japanese folklore, often depicted as a red-faced, long-haired creature that haunts the forests and rivers. Known for its haunting songs, the Shojo's music is said to be both beautiful and tragic, causing those who hear it to fall under its spell. The Shojo's appearance is striking, with its bright red face and wild hair, which gives it an eerie and otherworldly presence. The creature's song can be both a blessing and a curse, as it lures listeners deeper into the wilderness, where they may either find peace or fall into despair. While Shojo are not malevolent by nature, their ability to enchant and confuse makes them both dangerous and fascinating. 6. Bunyip. Australian Aboriginal mythology. In the vast, swampy regions of Australia, the bunyip is a terrifying creature of myth that lurks in the waters and forests. Descriptions of the bunyip vary widely, but it is commonly depicted as a large, amphibious creature with the head of a dog, the body of a large animal, and the tail of a serpent. Some say it has the ability to mimic human voices, luring victims to their doom. The bunyip is a creature of the night, and it is most often associated with swamps, rivers, and dense forested areas. In Aboriginal mythology, the bunyip is considered a creature of the dark, representing the unknown dangers that lie hidden within the natural world. 7. Wendigo. Native American folklore. The Wendigo is a malevolent spirit in the folklore of the Algonquin people, particularly in the northern forests of North America. Described as a gaunt, emaciated figure with glowing eyes and sharp claws, the Wendigo is said to be a creature of insatiable hunger. According to legend, the Wendigo was once a human who succumbed to cannibalism during a harsh winter and was transformed into a monster. Now, The Wendigo roams the forests, seeking out human victims to devour. It is a creature that embodies the dangers of greed and the darkness that can consume the human soul. Those who encounter the Wendigo are said to be cursed, as its hunger is never satisfied, and it will pursue its victims relentlessly. 8. Sheneks, Mexican folklore. In the dense forests of Mexico, the Sheneks are small, mischievous spirits that cause trouble for travelers. These forest dwellers are said to appear as tiny, elusive beings who can either be helpful or harmful, depending on their mood. Known for their ability to hide in the trees and deceive those who wander too far into the forest, Sheneks are often considered tricksters. They lead people off the path and into the wilderness, making them lose their way. While some Sheneks are said to be protective spirits, others have a more malicious side, playing pranks on unsuspecting humans. 9. Huldra, Scandinavian folklore. The Huldra is a seductive forest spirit from Scandinavian mythology, often depicted as a beautiful woman with the tail of a cow. She is known for her ability to enchant men, leading them into the forest with her beauty and charm. However, there is a darker side to the Huldra. Some legends say that if a man falls for her, he will either be lost forever in the woods or tricked into marrying her. The Huldra's true form is said to be hollow, with a back that resembles the bark of a tree, signifying her connection to the forest. The Huldra is a complex creature, both alluring and dangerous, embodying the dual nature of the forest itself. 10. Leshy, Slavic folklore. The Leshy is a forest spirit from Slavic mythology, often depicted as a tall, humanoid figure covered in moss and leaves. The Leshy is the protector of the forest, a guardian of the animals and plants that live within it. He is able to change his shape, sometimes appearing as a tree or even as an animal. The Leshy is a figure of great power and wisdom, and he ensures that the balance of nature is maintained. Those who enter the forest without respect for the woods are said to be led astray by the Leshy, who might cause them to lose their way or become lost forever. Conclusion: these mythical forest creatures are more than just legends, they represent the deep, mysterious, and often dangerous nature of the forests themselves. From protectors of nature to tricksters and terrifying spirits, these creatures embody the power and wonder that forests hold. Whether they serve as guardians, enchantresses, or malevolent beings, they remind us of the ancient magic that lies just beyond the trees. The forests are not merely places of nature, they are realms where the mystical and the unknown dwell, forever connected to the stories and myths that have been passed down through generations. Which of these mythical forest creatures fascinates you the most? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more fascinating dives into the world of mythology and folklore.